What's up, guys? Today, welcome back to Hunter's Projects. Today, this video will be prepping for a winter storm. So, on the way, if you can tell, it's January 5th, I think is today. It's like 3:30 in the afternoon. We're just kind of hanging out. It's a little brisk, but it's not bad. Sorry, rush hour traffic's right now, so you're gonna... Sorry, I'll try to edit that out, but if I can't, then... rush hour traffic. I'll try to talk loud. So today we are expecting 8 to 12 inches of heavy wet snow over the course of this upcoming weekend, the 6th and the 7th, and possibly into Monday. I take care of a couple driveways and a couple clients, so I need to make sure that I'm prepped and ready because I can't, it can't snow and then I have to wait 3 days to go get to those people because some of them are elderly people. I can't have nobody fall. I don't want to deal with anybody falling. So, yeah, so that's what we're gonna do today. If you couldn't tell, my neighbor over there, big contractor, does up over here. I'll have to get the camera up here. Big contractor, does a lot of commercial clients over here. I won't say his name for private reasons, but you can see, if you couldn't see through the woods over here, he's got 2 big wheel loaders. Basically what I've learned is I like to run off of what he does. If his wheel loaders are there, that means the storm's coming, then I should be prepped. He's prepped, I'm gonna be prepped. That's basically how I work. So I rely on the weather, but I also rely on him. He seems to be pretty accurate, so I just kind of copy what he does, because I use snowblowers, he uses big wheel loaders. Either way, great guy. But we're gonna clean up the yard because you couldn't tell I have a lot of junk kind of laying out here. We're gonna make sure everything is gas. I'm gonna make sure all the plow sticks are in. Everything's prepped, nothing's in the driveway for the gas things. I'm gonna make sure I have salt sand. I'll show you guys what I do to make a good kind of season, make your salt go a little longer than what it should be. And that's pretty much it. So we're gonna prep. Last night I did check. The little single stage here needs a little bit more gas. This one needs a little more gas. They're both pretty much set though, so I probably will end up mounting the cab on this. I haven't had any snow, and it's January, so we had a green Christmas. If you couldn't tell, my grass is actually starting to grow. So we've had this rain. The only storm that we did had was like late November, and it was about an inch of slush. So I didn't have to really do anything. So we have not. These things have not had had a good working since last year. So I'm gonna make sure everything's set. I run 3 snow blowers. I have this one. I have this big Cub Cadet here, and then I'll show you my other one that I use for clearing my driveway usually, just because it's either way. So I use those 2 snow blowers are my main ones up here. Those 2 up there, the Cub Cadet and the little single stage yard machines, are my 2 main snow blowers. I use them. They're very reliable. The 2-stroke yard machines starts first pull every time. I got it free. My backup snow blower, I like to call it, is this. Let me move this bin here. I'll get it back up. 1978 Ariens 32-inch snow throw. Absolute beast of a machine. I use this thing on bigger storms, heavier storms. It plows through snow like it's nothing. The impeller is 14 inches wide, so it's an absolute hog. Everything's steel in this machine. I love using it. It's a little bit heavy, but it's got the chain. It works amazing on my 2 hills here, because I live on the hill, and it's a little, this Cup Cadet both going up and down the hill. So this is what I usually do on my hill. Pay $50 for it. Absolute mint of a machine. I definitely recommend them. They're workhorses. They might be a little older. This thing needs a bearing. You can tell it's got a lot of slop. But it's a workhorse. It's absolutely amazing. So let's check the gas in this one. We'll check the oil. Check the gas and the oil in Cub Cadet. This thing's like empty. Okay. I feel like this might have leaked all of the gas out. It's got 7 horse Tecumseh on it. Really, really good machine. Right on the money there if you can't see it. Yeah, no, I definitely, $50, absolute steal, or else the machine was gonna get scrapped, and my heart couldn't let this thing go to waste, because it's in immaculate condition for a 78. Besides, like, this attachment clutch sticks, and the bearing on this left side is a little wobbly down there. There's a lot of play in that, so we'll grab gas, fill this up, we'll bring this, grab this gas can, it has shit up in it. Yep, we got a little gas in here. This is 91 in this can. It's, or also known as premium. My gas stations carry it, so I like to run it in this cup cut up here because I bought it brand new, and I'd like to make the most of it, even though it's a Chinese machine. Everything else runs on regular gas. Alright, we're full there. We have the gas up here, garage. So we got gas. I need to mix up some two-stroke and add some WD-40, the big blast stuff here. I like to spray. I sprayed on some of it last evening. I'm take it one more time. This one has a pretty good spray thing. What I like to do is spray the inside of the make sure you get a good amount on the impeller there. Makes life a lot easier. Spray it all inside the auger housing here because I'm going to have some wet, heavy stuff, and this stuff makes the snow slide easy, prevents rust, makes life pretty easy. So I have one gas can down here. I need to push that Honda in. Well, actually, let's set these two cones here because I will forget there's a hitch here and they will eat it. So there. Parking brake is down. Oh, it's got a flat tire. I'm looking to clean up the yard here. We got a big mess. You couldn't tell. It got kind of a hoarding situation. Not really hoarding, but not a fun. I got a lot of equipment that I do not need. So we're gonna get rid of some good stuff though. You know, I'm selling this Arian the Classic up here will be for sale shortly. It just got a new brand new drive disc in it, so that'll gonna be for sale here soon. Good machine. Arians make some. They made some pretty decent machines. I'd love to try a Honda snowblower. That's what I'd like to try. Love this Cub Cadet though. It's an absolute beast. I've had it for 3 years now, or going on 3. I bought it in 2020, or no, this is season number 4. I bought it in 2020. So good machine, good price. I don't recommend the machines that Home Depot is selling now, big box store ones. They're not. I looked them over. They're not. This is about the last year, 2020, and before the machines were all right. From 2020 to now, they're little. I wouldn't recommend them. We're gonna mix some two-stroke fuel here because I need two-stroke gas for my single stage. So what I recommend when winter storm comes, make sure you have gas on hand. You do not know how much you will eat through. The last couple storms, I've been caught with my pants down before, and I've been out of gas, and then lo and behold, you can't get out of your driveway, you can't get gas, and you're kind of stuck shoveling. So make sure you have gas. Make sure there's nothing in your driveway. Yeah, so make sure you've got gas on hand. Make sure you... Do I have any pre-mix things? Do not. Nope. You see my hoard of two-stroke oil parts. These are all parts. eBay Pristine 61 on eBay. I sell used parts that are in stock right now are, I do have some two-stroke. The little steel things make life easy. I save these little bottles and then I just refill them with two-stroke oil from the big quarts, from the big quart bottles, and then you don't have to like measure, you can just pour. If I can get this one open. Struggle. My hands are a little cold, so there we go. Yeah, I like these little steel bottles, so just pour it in. This is a little 1 gallon can, because it makes the math easy. 1 gallon. This little can takes one of these little bottles. And that way, you know, I go through a good amount of two-stroke fuel, not too much. Not like, you know, it's not like I mix 5 gallons at once, though. So, give it a good shake. And then you're set. So, my tips, my tricks from World Cup and seasonings. Use WD-40, PB Blaster, any kind of lubricant, PAM cooking spray, in your snowblower and housings and chute. Makes life a lot easier. Make sure you have your unclog tool here. Make sure you got full gas, your oil's level is okay. Make sure it starts up good before the storm. Make sure you go run through all the gears, run through all the chute rotations. Make sure it turns on, make sure it throttles up and down. Choke works. On your little single stages here, make sure you want to fire them up, let them run. No smoke, that means you're good. Make sure everything works on it. Make sure your impeller works. Make sure your impeller isn't too worn. Check the tires on everything. And then from there, check for any leaks. Any leaks, after that, you're good. Spray everything down with WD-40 to prevent rust. And then that's pretty much all I recommend. Make sure there's nothing in your driveway that your snowblower could eat up. I've had times where I've eaten up rugs, starting fluid cans, bushes. I mean, anything under the sun you can imagine, I've probably gotten stuck in my snowblower. So just make sure everything is clear from your driveway, nice and clean. I gotta do a little picking up, but like this, you see these little leaves, little dirt, that's all right. Doesn't really care. Just make sure there's nothing big like that wood chunk there. That'll eat that up. That will be bad. This little can here, those hoses, this like vice grips here, you won't want to eat up. Yeah, just make sure everything's clear. Make sure you plow stakes in and they're set. And that's pretty much it. Make sure your snowblower's in good working condition, nothing wrong with it. Driveway's clear. That's pretty much a match made in heaven. And make sure your snowblower is properly adjusted from the ground. I recommend 1/4 inch, or if you take fiberglass plow sticks like the ones down there, and you set them under the edge there, loosen up your thing, and then tighten your skates back down, then you're set and you don't have any issues. So my tips from Hunter at Hunter's Projects. Yeah, so just be set, make sure everything's safe. Be safe, everybody. Have a good weekend, and make sure your driveway is clear.